What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is a special video for me because I was sent a microphone and a professional microphone arm from Fifine. I don't know if you guys heard of them. This is a first for me, but I was really happy that they would send one for me to review, to test out. So as you guys know, I use the DJI Mic 2 for most of my audio needs. It's a great mic, great sound quality, and really easy to edit with. If I'm using my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, I have this mic also that syncs up like seamlessly with the camera, so it just makes the editing process that much easier, and you get high quality dedicated audio. One piece of kit that I actually have not considered and was really happy to receive from Fifine is a dynamic microphone, like a microphone that I can have set up to my desk. So when I'm doing talking head videos, or if I'm on a video call or a meeting, you know, the microphone is right there and it looks nice and professional, especially if you have it set up with a professional microphone arm. So in this video, we're gonna see how easy it is to unbox this guy and get it set up right away, hook it up to my computer. We'll see what sort of connections it uses. Like I said, this is very new to me. So if you guys are looking to buy something like this, I want you to see exactly how easy it is or how complicated it is to get started with it. Most importantly, when it comes to a microphone, we want to obviously look at the microphone quality. So I'll do a little bit of a comparison between the DJI Mic 2 and this Fifine K688 from Fifine. All right, guys, before we get into the unboxing, in my hands I have two of the three iterations of Canon's RF 24 to 105. This one in my left hand is the f4 to 7.1 variable aperture. You can see it's the smallest one. And then this one is the f4 all the way through from 24 to 105 mils. f4, which is really nice lens. The one on my camera right now is the 24 to 105 f2.8. So very big size difference. Check out my recent short. I actually show you, and you can visualize exactly how big and how the sizes really compare between these three 24 to 105 lenses. But if you guys want me to do an in-depth review showing some picture comparisons and to see exactly what you get with these lenses, let me know. Hit that like button and drop a comment. Also, guys, be sure to visit www.milmidstudios.com and you can check out some of my photo books available directly from Amazon. Now, this one in particular is a premium edition of Timeless. This is the photo journal of the 60th presidential inauguration in Washington, D.C. I traveled to D.C., had a great time. What a historical and beautiful city Washington, D.C. is. So in this version, you have the lay flat, really nice quality, thick pages. You got black and white images, you have color images. Really enjoyed making this photo book. It's called Timeless, and it is indeed timeless. www.milmidstudios.com. Thank you guys so much. You can check out my library of photo books available directly from Amazon. Thank you guys for your continued support. All right, so let's get started with the Fifine K688 XLR and USB dynamic microphone from Fifine. It has XLR compatibility and USB Type-C compatibility as well. Real-time monitoring, tap to mute, gain control, dynamic microphone, monitor output control, and XLR USB outputs for both PC and professional interfaces. Okay, so the box includes one microphone, one USB cable, one 5/8 inch male to 3/8 inch female adapter, and one user manual. So we open it up and we have the user guide. A little bit of foam, and immediately the microphone is exposed. Okay, so the very first thing that I notice out of the box is that this is a very light mic, which isn't a bad thing as long as the build quality is there. It is super light. So, you know, I'm used to heavy kit like the Canon R3, the 24 to 105 f2.8. This is a nice change. The Dead Cat, it's a nice feel to it. But on the back here, you have a gain switch, volume switch, the XLR port, and a USB Type-C switch. There's also a jack, I said switch, but a input. There's also a jack for your headphones. So pretty straightforward. And like I said, very light. In the box again, now we have this piece, which is a 3/8 of an inch to 5/8 of an inch adapter for the boom arm. And then we also have this USB Type-C and then a USB cord with the Velcro branded by Fifine. Nice touch. So that is all you get inside of the microphone box. Very simple, just the way that I like it. Okay, so we have the professional microphone arm from Fifine. So it is a clamp to desk design, up to 2.1 inches. Soft pad protects your desk, which is a nice touch. Solid built and strong, highly adjustable. So we have 2 pieces in the box and then a user guide. That is all we have in the box. So very straightforward, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is the Fifine CS1 boom arm stand. Like I said, I'm a simple guy, so probably need to use that user guide. In the box, or sorry, in the bag, there's another adapter. So we'll see if we need to use that. And here's the boom arm. Really nice flex, and you know, there's some knobs here that you can tighten and adjust, so it seems pretty straightforward, guys. In this second bag, we have the clamp. So this is going to be the desk clamp. And the way that you adjust this is that you twist this to open up the clamp to the size of your desk, and then you can tighten it. There's a pad, like a rubberized pad, which will essentially be in contact with the top of your desk. There is no padding on the bottom side of your desk. So that's the one thing to keep in mind. Obviously, if the bottom of your desk is scratched, it's not that big of a deal. So it is a nice touch that they have the rubberized contact point on this clamp. Okay, let's do our first test. This is going to be an indoor test in the studio. I have the Fifine mic, and I also have the DJI Mic 2 attached to my shirt here. So I'll be switching back and forth between the microphones so we can test out the audio quality. And you guys let me know in the comments what you think is best. Now, I want to make sure that I'm maintaining a neutral position as I would in any talking head video. Okay, so the first mic that you've been hearing during the segment of this video is the Fifine K688 microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we're going to transition to the DJI Mic 2. Let me know what you guys think about the audio quality. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Back to the Fifine for this segment. One thing that I do like about this setup is that aesthetically, for talking head videos, I think it does look better than having the microphone attached to your t-shirt. You have the microphone arm. The microphone itself looks professional, looks like you're a broadcaster. Whereas with this guy, it seems a little casual. You have your mic clipped onto your shirt, and depending on where you clip it, some people clip it on their baseball cap, some on their shirt, some use the magnet and kind of clip it around their chest area. The audio can differ from time to time, but with this guy, it's nice, it's set, it's super chill. Okay, now switching over to the DJI Mic 2, we just discussed some cons in terms of placement and how the aesthetics are compared to a mic like the Fifine K688. But there are pros when it comes to using this mic. One is the size. One is the portability. If you're going to go out and do a video, all you need is the transmitter and the receiver and a camera, and you have great external dedicated audio that's baked into your video file. Another thing is that I have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and this mic actually syncs seamlessly with that camera. So you have great 4K video that's really portable in a really small package. And then you have this mic that is just as portable and even more portable than the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And it's just a really small package with high quality audio. So the size is a really great benefit. The mobility and the versatility of this mic is a really great benefit when using the DJI or any external mic product. With this mic, it just makes me want to start a podcast or put on a movie voice like, "In a time when there was no hope." Matter of fact, let's try that with the DJI. "In a time when there was no hope." One man. I feel like I can't look up when I do it. One man. Man, I used to be able to do it so much better. One man, one mission. Tom Cruise, coming to a theater near you. Coming to a theater near you.
Be sure to visit www.milmidstudios.com for the greatest experience of your life. Photo books available directly from Amazon Prime. www.milmidstudios.com. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, so that concludes the first part of this test, indoor controlled setting. I want to do some outdoor testing. We'll do that tomorrow when the light is good. And remember, guys, this audio is completely raw. This is raw, unedited audio. This is exactly how it sounds outside of the box. All you are required to do with this guy in order to get it up and running is plug it into your computer and then select this microphone as your input microphone. And just like that. So super easy, if you're wondering, super easy to set up, and that is a real benefit of having this Fifine mic. And you know what, it may very well be easy for a plethora of other sorts of mics, but I had a really nice time setting this guy up.
What's going on, guys? It's Jamil with MILMID Studios. I know I look a little different. I dyed my hair, made myself white.
You know what, on second thoughts, I think we'll take over. So we have an outdoor setting. I have the DJI Mic 2 hooked up to me, and I also have the Fifine mic K688 right in front of me. We're going to switch between both mics. So right now, we're on the Fifine K688. How does that sound? Testing 1, 2, 3. I mean, what I could hear some guy cutting his grass. I heard a dog barking. I want to know if this is actually picking up on this mic or if there's some nice noise fidelity out of this mic. Okay, so right now we're going to switch back over to the DJI Mic 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. DJI Mic 2. In a time of unprecedented violence, there was one hero, Gia. She just woke up from her... That's funny. That's funny, right? Okay, so she just woke up from her nap. Now she's playing with the DJI Mic 2, so I think we're going to end this portion. Don't push any buttons, baby. Okay, so I want to give my final thoughts after using this mic, listening to the audio, comparing it to the DJI Mic 2. Based on my tests, I have to give the Fifine K688 the victory hands down versus the DJI Mic 2. Does that mean that the DJI Mic 2 is a bad mic? Absolutely not. I'm going to continue using this mic for my use case. It works perfectly. From the 32-bit float internal recording to the size profile, to the great audio quality, and the fact that it seamlessly links to my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's super easy to set up to a mirrorless camera to get audio just like I'm getting right now. So it's a great product. But like I said earlier, there is a place for a desk mic and a mic that's stationary for talking head videos, one that you're not going to be carrying everywhere. And this is where the Fifine K688 mic shines. One thing to note, if you are using a Mac, this mic does come with a USB, not a USB Type-C. The USB Type-C portion plugs into the mic itself, but the USB is meant to plug into your computer. So I had to buy an adapter from USB to USB Type-C. I got 2 of these for about $10 on Amazon, so definitely something to keep in mind. One thing that I also did notice as I did the unboxing is that this is a very light mic. Now, for me, that doesn't really matter for my use case because this is going to be a talking head mic. It's going to be stationary, so the weight doesn't really matter. But if you are moving a podcast set around, then I mean, the lighter the gear, the better. Another benefit of the Fifine K688 is that it has XLR capability. Now, I didn't test that out today, but essentially what that gives you the ability to do is plug it into a very complex audio setup that you may have, where you have a soundboard and that sort of stuff for, let's say, like a high quality podcast. So you can just take it to the next level. Instead of just using the USB into your computer, you can use the XLR port, which gives you more versatility, and it takes you a step higher in audio quality. Another pro is that it's accessible. You can get this mic on Amazon Prime. I'm looking at the ad right now from Fifine Technology. It has a 4.6 rating with 258 reviews. I'll be sure to give this a review as well. And you can get this mic for $120. Currently, there is a $15 coupon that you can apply to your purchase. I'm not sure how long that lasts, but it is there as of May 22nd. So given the quality that you get, the ease of use, I think $120 is very reasonable. All right, so that concludes this video. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, unboxing gear reviews, be sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. If you want this mic, I will put a link in my description, and you can support Fifine Technologies. This is not an affiliate link, or I'm not getting any kickbacks for promoting the mic. I think it's a great mic, and I appreciate Fifine's collaboration on this project. So thanks, guys. Remember, the best gear is the gear you have, and the best photos are the ones you take. Don't forget to keep on shooting.